Il est probablement le seul couturier qui possède l'aura d'une rockstar. Son catogan poudré, ses jugements de nantis sont des plus glamour. Karl Lagerfeld a cartonné chez H&M, a créé plus de 100 collections pour Chanel, dessine pour Fendi, Lagerfeld Gallery, édite des ouvrages, shoot des séries de mode. Sa caricature protège ce que sa pudeur serait malade de montrer. Sa rapidité d'esprit est aussi un paravent. Il détesterait qu'on le dise, mais Karl Lagerfeld est touchant.
Karl, il n'y a pas plus intelligent et plus créatif que Karl. À chaque fois, il connaît tout. On peut parler je sais pas, de fruits, de légumes, de fleurs, de mode, d'histoire de France, de tout. Il connaît tout.
C'est pour ça qu'il est bon.
C'est une encyclopédie. Et moi, je l'adore, je m'amuse, parce qu'il n'y a pas plus drôle que Karl.
His energy is phenomenal. When everyone else, even the models, the 18-year-old models would be tired at 3 a.m, Karl would keep shooting. He's the Energizer Bunny. He is, to me, a contemporary genius, and we really he keeps us going in Milan and Paris.
You can't go wrong with anything Karl Lagerfeld does because arguably there are very few geniuses in fashion. He's one of the great geniuses in fashion. I don't use the word genius for everyone. He is one of the great fashion giants who can take fashion, turn it around, spin it like a DJ and make it modern and fresh.
He represents to me a fashion designer who has it so much in his blood that it looks like he's not even trying. I mean, it is in his blood, head to toe.
When Karl starts designing collection, he designs the runway, the colors of the stage, as well as the clothes. And that comes from a man who has the joy and the richness of Paris and the experience of having learned his métier in Paris.
He also represents, to me, a photographer who is a very, very great photographer. He also represents, for me, a real intellectual. He would probably hate that I'm saying that because he hates the idea of pretense and he hates the idea of pseudo, but there's nothing pseudo about him. He's a real mind. You can talk to him about any subject. The man is a real reader because he, as he so famously, as you know, needs so little sleep. I mean, that's what he's doing when the rest of us are asleep. He has a major grasp of politics, history, all of that. He also, I mean, there's no better sketcher, there's no better, the dying art of caricature. Karl Lagerfeld has that. And I have to tell you, the other thing that I have to say is probably, among the best company in the world is to spend time with Karl Lagerfeld. It's one of the most interesting, incredible, alive things. So I guess ultimately Karl Lagerfeld for me represents life, in its full version.
Je n'aime qu'une chose au monde, se dessiner, réaliser des choses. C'est pour ça que j'aime aussi la photo. Je commence avec une feuille de papier. Pour moi, la chose la plus importante dans la vie, c'est une feuille blanche. Je fais un dessin. Il est réalisé, et je la photographie, et ça redevient une photo sur le papier. Donc, en fait, c'est un cercle vicieux, sans vis, ou un cercle qui se referme.
Karl has been a genius at taking such an established house like the Maison Chanel and constantly reinventing it, and also brilliant at not only pleasing the press and making them excited about his collections, but also making it equally exciting and relevant on the retail level, which, the mixture of, let me say, art and commerce is the most difficult to achieve, and Karl does that every season.
Moi, je pense pas trop marketing et tout ça. Et l'autre jour, j'ai vu un article qui m'a fait très plaisir où Madame Montenay, la présidente de Chanel, disait Karl est toujours l'avis contraire du marketing, mais souvent il a raison. J'étais ravi.
Ce que je trouve extraordinaire dans cette maison, c'est l'enthousiasme, l'énergie renouvelée à partir d'un cahier des charges, d'un abécédaire, d'une véritable liste de référents qui sont retravaillés. Je trouve qu'il y a un travail extraordinaire mais ça, je crois que c'est aussi le travail de la maison et le point de vue et l'intelligence de Karl Lagerfeld, qui a un vrai point de vue, qui n'a pas un rapport phobique avec la mémoire, ni amnésique. Et il arrive à exprimer l'identité sans être dans la nostalgie et à proposer en même temps des désirs sans être dans l'amnésie. J'ai un immense respect pour ce travail, qui est une leçon pour tous.
Do you look a lot at the archive of Chanel? No, Karl is he has it in his head automatically. So his reference point is never something that he's seen. It's something that he's constructed almost in a dream. So he sees it. He'll have seen the next collection now.
Pour moi, Chanel doit être une chose qu'on identifie instantanément, mais qui doit évoluer et changer. Je suis ravi que vous ayez l'impression que ça faisait très nouveau, mais ça fait quand même très Chanel en même temps.
Ce qui est génial, lui, je trouve qu'il trouve, c'est toujours Chanel, mais toujours d'une façon nouvelle. Se renouveler comme ça, je trouve vraiment, je ne connais pas d'autres.
Karl is such an interesting man, and he's so aware of everything, whether it's movies or theater or music, opera, travel. His eyes and ears are always open, and unlike some designers, especially as they get more mature, they tend to close down, whereas it seems to me Karl gets younger every year, and everything that he sees and hears, whether it's a girl in the street or a newspaper headline, he takes all those different ideas and trends and he puts them on the runway. I mean, he's never boring, he's always surprising. He's not too far ahead or too far behind, he's always à point.
The thing of Karl is there's always jeunesse in his clothes. Everyone wants to feel youthful. He always gives the woman jeunesse. And it's jeunesse dorée, and that's what we all want, we all love. And the spirit of Karl Lagerfeld is something that is so important to fashion because he takes risk, but he's confident of who he is. He knows who he is. And after so many years and so many successes, it's always refreshing to come to see his work.
There's no one like Karl. I mean, he stands alone, head and shoulders.